There is a version of you that thinks clearer, burns fat without effort, repairs its own cells, and feels genuinely alive. Not caffeinated, not stimulated, but alive. And the terrifying part? You have never met this version of yourself. Not because it doesn't exist, but because you have been eating too often to let it show up. Every single morning, before you are even fully awake, you reach for something. Coffee, a snack, breakfast. You do it automatically, without thinking, because the world told you that feeding yourself constantly is the responsible thing to do. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You have heard it 1,000 times. But here is something no cereal brand will ever tell you. That phrase was invented by a marketing campaign. It was not written by a scientist. It was written by someone trying to sell you grain. The human body was never designed to be fed around the clock. In fact, the most powerful healing systems inside your body are physically locked while you are eating. And today I am going to walk you through exactly what your body is capable of when you finally stop. Not a diet, not a supplement, not a biohack you buy online. Just the decision to eat once. Here is what actually happens the moment you put down your fork and walk away. For the first several hours, your body is doing exactly what you expect. Digesting, absorbing, filing nutrients away. Insulin rises. Energy flows in. Your cells fill up. This phase feels completely normal because it is normal. But notice what is happening structurally. Insulin is high, and when insulin is high, your fat cells are physically sealed shut. Your stored body fat, that energy you have been carrying around for months or years, is completely inaccessible. Locked, not available. You could be sitting on tens of thousands of calories of stored fuel, and your body cannot touch a single one of them. This is not a flaw. This is the system working exactly as designed. Insulin is a storage signal. It means new energy is arriving. Save everything. Burn nothing stored. The problem is, if you eat again before insulin ever fully drops, the vault never opens. You never burn what you saved. You only ever burn what you just ate. And the cycle continues. But when you push past that meal, when you say not yet, something starts to shift. Around the 6 to 8 hour mark, the hunger hits. And this is the moment that separates people who transform their bodies from people who never do. That hunger is not your body screaming for food. That is your body switching fuel systems. Think of it like a hybrid car that has only ever run on gasoline suddenly discovering it has an electric motor. There's a moment of hesitation, a stutter. The engine feels uncertain. But if you let it complete the switch, the ride becomes smoother than it has ever been. Most people eat right here. They interpret the stutter as danger. They do not know they are 3 hours away from something extraordinary. Because around hour 12, the glycogen, the backup sugar stored in your liver, starts running low. Insulin drops to its lowest point, and that is the biological signal your body has been waiting for. The enzyme that unlocks your fat cells activates. For the first time in perhaps days, your body begins pulling energy directly from stored fat. You stop burning yesterday's meal. You start burning you. The energy steadies, the hunger fades, and something else begins. Between hour 14 and 16, your brain shifts to a fuel called ketones, produced when your liver breaks down fat. And here is the part that should make you stop and think. Your brain prefers ketones. They burn cleaner than glucose. They produce more energy with less cellular waste. Researchers describe them as a superfuel. This is why people who fast long enough do not feel foggy and depleted. They feel sharp, focused, electric. It is not a coincidence. It is biology. For hundreds of thousands of years, the humans who got sharper when hungry were the ones who survived. Hunger was never meant to make you weak. It was designed to make you dangerous. And then, somewhere around hour 18, the most important process in human longevity quietly activates: autophagy. Your cells, deprived of incoming nutrients, start doing something remarkable. They turn inward. They hunt through their own internal structures for damaged components. Broken proteins, dysfunctional mitochondria, misfolded cellular machinery that has been linked to diseases like Alzheimer's and cancer. They disassemble this damage and rebuild it into new, clean, functional material. Your body is literally recycling its own molecular waste. This is not a metaphor. This is a Nobel Prize-winning biological process that your body runs automatically, but only when you give it the silence to do so. Every time you eat, you interrupt it. Every snack, every meal, every small bite resets the clock. Autophagy requires one thing above everything else: the absence of food. And here is what most people miss entirely. While this is happening, while your body is burning fat and repairing its cells, it is also producing a surge of human growth hormone. Studies show this surge can reach up to 1,300% above baseline during extended fasting. Growth hormone protects your muscle. It tells your body in chemical language, burn the reserves, protect the structure. You are not wasting away. You are being refined. When you finally sit down to eat, your one meal, your window, you are not eating as a desperate act of survival. You are eating as an act of construction. Your cells are primed to absorb. Your gut has had time to heal. Your insulin sensitivity is at its peak. Everything you consume now is used with extraordinary efficiency. This is not deprivation. This is precision. The discomfort you feel in the first few days of trying this is real. It is also temporary. Your body needs time to rebuild the enzymatic machinery to burn fat efficiently. That is metabolic flexibility, and it is something most people have lost entirely. Push through the first week carefully, stay hydrated, replace your electrolytes, and you will reach the other side of it. The other side is where your body finally gets quiet enough to do the work it has always known how to do. You were never meant to eat constantly. You were built to feast, to fast, to hunt, and to heal. And the moment you stop feeding the machine long enough to let it repair itself, that is not deprivation. That is the most natural thing you have ever done. If you made it this far, you now understand something most people never will. Your body isn't weak. It's waiting. Waiting for the moment you stop interrupting it. Give it that space, and it will transform itself. This isn't a trend. It's not a hack. It's how your body was designed to work. Start slow. Stay consistent. Listen to your body. And if you want more powerful, science-backed health insights like this, follow Healthy Bites and take control of your health, one smart choice at a time.